I know I'm gonna get dragged for saying this, but BTS left for nearly 3 years, and still, no one came close. Not even your faves. And before you come for me in the comments, watch till the end, because I'm not just talking from stan bias, I'm spitting facts. If you don't agree, drop your opinion below. And let's debate, because I'm ready to convince you. BTS didn't just make hits, they reshaped K-pop globally. Even on hiatus, their impact never left. Let's break down why numbers, influence, solos, and how the whole industry shifted while they were gone. Let's be real. BTS is not just a group, they're a movement. While most rising idols today focus on TikTok dances, gym abs, and pretty visuals, BTS came in speaking truths the world didn't expect from a boy band. They talked mental health, burnout, self-worth, especially in their Love Yourself series. And it hit different. Not because it was trendy, but because it was raw, vulnerable, and real. BTS put Korean lyrics on Western stages, SNL, the Grammys, Billboard, and owned it. They normalized non-English music in global charts. They didn't adapt to the West adapted to them, and whether you like them or not, no K-pop act in history has promoted South Korea as a nation the way BTS has. The BTS effect boosted billions in tourism, fashion, K-beauty, even Korean language studies. That's global soft power, and they're the face of it. They also challenged Western norms, from gender-fluid fashion to redefining masculinity. They didn't change to fit global beauty standards, they made the world rethink them. Now, Asian features aren't mocked, they're celebrated. BTS became the face of luxury, of confidence, of every girl crush. So no one filled their shoes, because BTS wasn't just breaking records, they were breaking stereotypes. The energy when BTS drops, it's a cultural reset. Everyone stops what they're doing. Twitter crashes, the internet melts. You can't fake that, you can't force it. Now, let's talk numbers, because numbers don't lie. BTS's Dynamite didn't just top charts, it debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making them the first and only K-pop group in history to do that. By the way, still unbeaten, then came Butter in 2021. It shattered YouTube, pulling in 108 million views in 24 hours, still the biggest debut in the platform's history. Other groups try to go viral. BTS defined what is viral. They're also the first Asian act to win Artist of the Year at the American Music Awards, and let's not forget, Grammy-nominated, while the rest of K-pop is still fighting for Western validation. On Spotify, BTS remains the most streamed K-pop act ever, with Dynamite smashing the record for most streams by a K-pop song in a single day. In 2021, with their last Permission to Dance on Stage, they made history, pulling $33 million in one city. BTS's entire discography is aging like wine, while some fourth-gen comebacks are forgotten after 2 weeks. Now, let's shift gears and examine their solo releases. When BTS said they were going solo, people thought the hype would die down. Plot twist? It only got louder. Jungkook, aka the global pop star, literally broke the system. He became the first Korean soloist to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And then, Jimin did it too, back-to-back Billboard #1s. That's not luck, that's power. V came through with a whole different vibe. King of fashion, king of aesthetics. And guess what? His solo album became the fastest male K-pop soloist to hit 1 billion streams on Spotify. Suga and J-Hope. They sold out arenas across the US and Europe like it was nothing. No group support, no training wheels, just raw talent and global pull. RM won his first AMA while serving in the military, and Jin's performance with Coldplay wasn't just a collab, it was a moment that inspired millions. That's solo artistry at its peak. So let's get one thing straight. They didn't go solo just to fill time. Each member proved they're not just idols, they're musicians, artists, and global icons. No K-soloist has touched that level yet. And that's not shade, that's just truth. With BTS on hiatus, you'd think someone would rise and dominate globally like they did, right? But instead of one group filling the throne, we got a fragmented rise. Groups like New Jeans, Stray Kids, 17, all making noise, but none becoming the face of K-pop the way BTS was. Take New Jeans. Their success is huge, no doubt, but it's built on aesthetic minimalism, TikTok virality, Y2K nostalgia, and 1-minute songs. That's a completely different world from BTS's cinematic, high-concept albums with deep narratives and multi-part eras. The K-pop scene today? It's girl group domination on Korean charts, and honestly, that's been refreshing. But let's not act like it's the same cultural grip BTS had when they were driving the global wave. And don't get me started on TikTok. BTS used TikTok, but they never relied on it. They didn't chart because a challenge went viral. They charted because the music hit hard and the impact ran deep. Today, it feels like some comebacks are made just to trend for 30 seconds on For You pages. And what about Western collabs? Now they're so common, it feels industry engineered, as if it's a checklist. Big artist? Check. Global reach? Check. But the soul is missing. But when BTS dropped Boy With Love with Halsey, even the teaser gave ARMYs goosebumps. That collab meant something. It was a moment, not a marketing tactic. In the past 3 years, we shifted from storytelling and global artistry, the BTS blueprint, to a more visual-first, TikTok-ready, girl group-led era. It's a new chapter, but let's be honest, BTS didn't get replaced. They just pressed pause. So let's call it what it is. K-pop didn't move on. It just hit pause. Because even while BTS was away, their shadow loomed over everything. The numbers? Still undefeated. The impact? Still unmatched. The legacy? Still growing, even in their absence. And now, they're back. BTS is about to press play again. And trust me, the industry's not ready. Drop your take in the comments. Which 4th gen group do you think came closest to BTS's level? And subscribe for more industry deep dives only here on Buzz Hive.